All right, welcome back, everybody. We got to go to the Hall of Novice. We'll do the DPS one real quick, probably. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Sastasha Sea Grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty, no matter what the epic tales would have you believe. Strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Bet, bet, bet. When you have mastered all of that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Well, well, the mantle of adventurer does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did, but while questing alone certainly brings its own reward, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeon, stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies, and such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different than how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. Here within these walls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Okay, so there's like 5 or 6 or something like that. It varies depending on class. I know tank has like 7 or 8, so we'll see how many we've got here. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance, as the enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once I decide you've learned this lesson. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. You are prepared to commence training then? Yes. Yes. Got him. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. Hey, it was good. Looks different. It's been good. Um, just doing the Hall of Novice and about to unlock the first dungeon. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat the same lesson with other masters, that they might reward you with equipment tailored towards their field of expertise. But yeah, it's been going really good. Um, I'm not sure how much time I've been playing, but I got Archer up to or Archer to 11, and then I switched to Lancer, and then I've been pushing through the main story quest. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Nice. Some brand new gloves. I'm thinking about picking up Warrior or maybe Gladiator so that I can level a tank as well. Um, that way I can get quicker queues for dungeons and guild tests and stuff, but I'm not like 100% sure yet what I want to do. Yeah, I really want to play Lancer, especially through like Heaven Sword for sure. Um, I feel like it would be fitting and it'll probably be pretty dope lore wise. And I've seen some of their armor and their artifact gear. It's so cool looking. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. Yeah, I watched a Zeppela video and she was showing level 90 artifact gear and the 90 Dragoon looks so dope. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Nice. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. I was thinking about leveling Conjurer, because I definitely want to do a healing class as well, but I'm not sure yet. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. You are prepared to commence training then? I know Sage looks really, really cool. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I get that it I've just kind of seen some gameplay. I haven't watched like an in-depth rotation or anything. I know it's a little more complicated because it's like barrier healing, so you have to be like proactive versus reactive. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here is your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. That's cute. The lesson you've learned. It's just like a floating knives and Nerf. Yeah, I mean, I kind of there was another person in here previously I was talking with about classes, um, and I've seen some videos and stuff. Not like a ton, like I don't know a lot about in game. The highest I've ever leveled, this was probably a couple of years back, was I think I got Paladin to 45 because of the XP buff, but I was in like the Coral Highlands, so only like level 30 something main scenario quest. Um, I think I've beaten Ifrit and Titan. I don't think I've ever fought Garuda yet. Um, I know ARR is kind of like a, a, a slog, is what they say, but I like the story as it, you get past this kind of intro stage and you start seeing things on like a grander scale. It's pretty cool. I'm very excited, and I'm recording everything and putting it on YouTube too. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. And I'm definitely going to end up leveling other classes whenever I feel like. And I probably won't necessarily record that because I feel like it'll take a lot of extra time. And I'm just mainly putting up like the side quests and the main scenario quests. Um, this guy, you have to wait till they finish talking to start the engagement. I'm not even gonna. I'm really excited to try um, some of the higher level classes like Samurai and Red Mage. I'm sure I'm gonna be in love with them, no matter how hard they are. Um, Gunbreaker looks cool. I'm very much a tank. Um, person, so I'll probably end up getting all the class tanks leveled. Um, I definitely like. I know Dark and um, Dark is cool. Yeah, I think Red Mage, like whenever they first announced that class, I was like, oh my god, in love, because like, and you get the same kind of like outfits as Final Fantasy 11 Red Mage. I remember playing 11 back in the day, and like the artifact armor, so cool. Yeah, I heard Dark is a lot of fun. And I know like I know once I hit Heavensward, I'm gonna be just in love with the story, in love with the area, the content. Like I know it's gonna be even better than what I've already seen. So just trying to have a good time and get there at my own pace, really. Um, and I like the dungeons too. I was doing it. I made a character and was streaming and just started kind of playing. Got him up to like level 20 in the main story scenario quest uh before I started making videos. And I just really enjoy the tanking, and the dungeons are fairly decent. And sometimes it's faster if you got people who know what they're doing, but it's still like they're not absolutely challenging because it's scaled. I feel like coordination is the key to conquering your foes swiftly and safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficacy of your armor need not be tested. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Oh, I got nothing? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far. Like I've been having a hard time playing other things because I just want to keep progressing through on this. But I also like to play like first person shooters. I'm really Warzone's got me lately. And I really like the fact that they have this Hall of Novice. That's funny. Yeah, I was playing WoW just 2 months ago or something like that. I have a couple videos up, but it was just like it's not bad, but it could be better. I have a 60 Kultiran Druid. I leveled him up all the way and then was doing some of the Chains of Domination. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought we were talking about that. Yeah, the new excitement, the new announcements could be potentially game changing, but we'll see. I think is it the end of March? I don't remember when they said they were getting doing announcements for upcoming Blizzard projects and whatnot. But we'll see. I know that they've pretty much ended the story with Shadowlands. It's not terrible. It's just I don't know. It was hard finding a character I wanted to main. Right, that's what I thought. It's supposed to be pretty soon. They're supposed to have. I remember they released that. It's like schedule um, of things to come. I definitely don't. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to talk bad about it. Like it's good for it's why. I mean, it's World of Warcraft. It is what it is. But it was just not quite the same, I guess. Yeah, I did play a little bit of TBC Classic before I started really into retail, but I mean it's good for what it is. Nostalgia. It's fun. I think I can't remember what I was playing. I think I was playing Horde Troll Hunter. I got him up to like level 15 or something like that before I swapped back to retail pretty much full time. I probably end up going back to it. I mean, I always go back to World of Warcraft. I keeps me entertained for a month or two and then back to the next one. But Warzone has been my I've been playing the crap out of that, trying to improve my skill. I like to be competitive. Yeah, I think that's what I like the most is that it's a little less it's fast paced, I guess. It takes a little bit more time, and you really feel like you achieved something when you got there. I mean, it feels like there might still be some hackers, but it's not as bad as it was. From what I can tell, I haven't ran into very many, if any. Um, the new Rebirth season, like season two Reloaded, whatever they call it, the new Rebirth Island update, and then like the changes to some of the perks and whatnot have made it amazing. I love it. I, I like Calvadera too. I've been getting pretty decent at lasting longer and getting in good engagements, knowing what I can and cannot fight. But everybody just uses the Car 98, so I'm just like, how am I supposed to fight four people trying to snipe me? You know, it's not bad at all. If you re-download it and you see me on, hit me up. We can play. I'll for sure take all the squaddies I can get. I have a few like there's a few people on my friends list who I've played with before, um, but most of the people I played with back in the day don't play anymore. So I tend to like I'll do like a fill with quads. And their new solo, they have a solo rebirth that's actually really good. You got to live for like 15 seconds. And then later on, as the circles close, you get like a 30-second timer. But as long as you survive for that time frame, you'll resurge, just like regular resurgence. The solos is pretty cool. It's a good vibe. Yeah, no. It's they whoever made the solo resurgence is a god. It's way better than soloing, setting your spending 3 minutes finding decent guns to do engage in fights, and then you get third party, and there's literally nothing you can do because it's just how the game works. And then you're out. You got to start a new game. Now you just respawn. In fine performance, the party is doomed without a source of restoration.
With 3, when reinforcements threaten your healer, it is time to spring into action. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. What a fuzzball cheesiness. The lesson you learned. I did actually download Apex and the new Fortnite. Apex, my first couple of games I played wasn't bad, but by far I'm not very good at it. Um, I did Fortnite no build. It's actually not bad. I think I was playing against bots. Like I think when you first start playing, I wasn't playing against like anybody in a competitive nature because I won both games with like 14 kills or something stupid. Yeah, it was. I was like, I don't understand. There's no way this is legit other people because if so, then we've got a real problem because anybody could be a pro. But I know it's not that. Like there's a lot of good Fortnite players out there. And actually, it actually was pretty smooth the way it plays, and then learning guns, and then once you learn the guns, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I only played a couple games, but because I wanted to check out how the new no build was, and I definitely liked it. I don't know. I do like first person shooters. Warzone is just, I don't know. It's just been something I've just been, just to really enjoy it. That whole nature of that battle royale. Like you get a loadout. Oh yeah, yeah. I did see that overshield, like the 50% or whatever, gives you a little more window of air. I think the only time I died whenever I was playing my 2 matches was whenever I fell from too high of a distance, ironically. Use the gate lever. This is Yum's brand. It's like Yum's Life. Um, I haven't bought a new one in a while. These are like old 4 or 5 or something like that. Like that's why the bill's kind of uh, jacked up. But they used to sell them at Journeys a couple years back. Well, probably like 6 or 7. I found it. I like it. And then that's what I started buying. And I bought them online, but now they haven't had much of a selection on there. They do have decent ones right now. Snapbacks, just like all black or all white. They're pretty nice. I was looking at them. I just pulled it up the other day when I was talking to somebody. Yeah, it's actually not bad. This one is my favorite. Are the ones that are this one's all the same material. All the way. There's some that they have like this front patch, and then the back is like a mesh, kind of like trucker hats. But like it gives your hair more like breathing room, I guess, is the way to explain it. I like those the best because I feel like they're a little more comfy because you don't get all like head sweaty. But that's because I tend to wear like whenever I'm working, I wear hats most of the time because I'm too lazy to do my hair. Um, and so I prefer ones with a little more breathing room on them. I've got some. It's not here. Uh, there's a brand on Amazon. It's like their Otto, I think. Snapbacks, and they're all like that. You pick a color, it's a solid piece, and then the rest is like mesh. It's very comfy. According to, oh no, we've read that. Okay, the final hall of novice exercise. Been talking to Flick's different the whole time though. All right, so easy peasy lemon squeezy, and we got a dope new look that we can use on all of our disciples of war. So pugilist, ninja. Nah, you're good, dude. I'm just talking to the YouTube video. I might I I don't mind it at all. And this isn't anything I need to necessarily read anyway, so if it was, I would have read it. But Yeah, no, the hats are the auto one. That's the one I found. They're like 15 to 20 bucks on Amazon, and that is what I wear to work. Yeah, they're a pretty good deal. I had a like a dark gray and a light gray. One of them, the light gray, I think is the one that's gone now. But it's been pretty good. This NPC tank needs to tank, dang it. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. So, what have you been playing mainly, Flicks? Nice. I heard Apex ranked was pretty solid. I just gotta learn the guns and stuff better and what easier to use guns and whatnot. I was definitely struggling on my first couple games. Really? Okay. Peacekeepers are like revolver, right? Am I thinking something else? R99 is like the light assault rifle. Mastiff is one of the pistols too, maybe? Or maybe. Ah, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that. Can be charged. Okay. I think I've seen them. I remember the Mozambique, and then there's the other one that I've used before. I remember. You've proven yourself a novice no longer. Pray accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. And so this is why we do the novice hall, because it gives you those good stats, and then increase XP by 30% when below level 30. So you can use this for every class pretty much from 1 to 30. We'll go ahead and equip it now. And so now technically we're ready to go do Sastasha Shigrat. But I don't know how long the queue wait is for it right now. So we're going to pick it up and then probably make this a shorter video, just showing off the novice of the hall, and then go pick up my tank class. We'll see. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. Can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I have yet to see them for myself, but if this is a lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll keep watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Okay, so we've unlocked it for the duty finder. Dun 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 na, na, na. Let's see what the duty finder says. Oh, oh wow. 8 minutes it says. We'll see. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, are healers instant queue? If they're faster than tanks, I might go pick up Conjurer, but I was thinking about picking up Marauder into Warrior. Let's see. I'm gonna go pick up some Aethernet crystals. I've got Fisherman's. I need that one and that one. And I'll go up top. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I thought they were both pretty quick normally. Yeah, I definitely will be picking up Conjurer at some point. I'm trying not to I want to get to unlocking the Chocobo and unlocking the Grand Company, and then so I can start earning seals. Because I know that you can get decent like leveling-ish gear doing that, but I don't really know. I just need to pick a class and persevere through the story. I overly complicate things for myself normally, but I have fun doing it, so I'll take it. And so I think that's everything down here. But now we gotta go get Culinarians and the Marauders Guild. Yeah, but you have to unlock the my main this Sastasha is like level 15. I still have to go through the process of the main story quest where I unlock the Grand Company, and then after I unlock the Grand Company, I can buy the Chocobo license. And that's like level 20. So it's really not that much story. It's basically um, we do Sastasha, and then you get pushed into going to Gridania and doing the Tamtar Deepcroft, and then you go to Ul'dah and do the Copperbell Mines, and then yeah, yeah, and then after you do the Copperbell Mines, you get sent to Camp Drybone to investigate the Amalja and Ifrit, and so you do like the Ifrit trial, and then after that, you get approached by the Grand Companies, and then Minfilia is like, why don't you go look at the festival? So you have to go watch the cutscenes, and then boom, you can choose. And then after that, like the first thing they tell you is, hey, if you get 200 sills, you can buy this Chocobo license. I'm just like, okay, bro. Alright, so I am going to, let's see. Um, I just got information that I've got to make lunch. Um, I am going to go ahead and end the video here. If you enjoyed it, check me out, like, subscribe. It really helps me out. If you have any information or you want to discuss anything, you can always stop by the stream. Um, I'll see you in the next video. I'll probably be uploading it pretty quickly.